I want to preface this by saying that I don't know if I believe in ghosts or spirits or anything sort of lingering in this world from the next or from another. It doesn't really add up with the way I view life and death and things in between. Yet it's hard to deny a couple of things that I have experienced and that has happened to me and around me. This is one of those stories. I have a dream catcher, which I've had as long as I can remember almost. That's not true, I remember when I got it. I got it from my friend when she was in Peru, when we were maybe 6. A dream catcher is part of the Native American tradition. I'm not an expert on it at all. Actually, let's Google it. Some consider the dream catcher a symbol of unity among various indigenous nations and a general symbol of identification with Native American or First Nation cultures. However, many other Native Americans have come to see dream catchers as over-commercialized, offensively misappropriated and misused by non-natives, which I suppose is probably what I do. Dream catchers were hung above the beds of sleeping children to protect them from bad dreams and evil spirits. Okay. I created this own lore around it, which has nothing to do with its original meaning. It's just, you know, you're a child and you have a thing, and so if I woke up at night and I had a nightmare, I would turn it over, because in my head it meant that the catcher was full. And I even remember sometimes I would like duck, because I imagined that I released the spirits and that they sort of whoosh, would like whoosh past and get out. And so I would be safe again and I could go back to sleep. And it became a token of safety, and became something that allowed me to rid myself of bad dreams. And I didn't have a lot of bad dreams. I haven't had a lot of nightmares in my life. And then when I was 17, a friend of mine went to China as a souvenir. She brought back this. I don't have it with me, so I pre-filmed this when I was home in Sweden, because I didn't want to bring it to this room. A token that you hang in your house to stop evil spirits from entering. Here's the crux though. If we for a second just assume that these things are real, that they work, I have the one that catches the spirits, and I have the one that doesn't let them pass. If I turn it over and I release the spirits and they can't get through the door, well, that means they're in there with me. I hung it up in my room and I started to be absolutely ridden by nightmares. I woke up at night and I turned my dream catcher over because I was like, come on now, come on, allow me to sleep. This is what I do. This is how I tell my brain to stop having nightmares. But it just got worse and worse and worse. And I couldn't figure out why. But then it sort of occurred to me that even though I didn't think I believed in it, if I remove the Chinese token, if I put it in another room, I should be fine. None of these items are evil. They're just cancelling each other out and sort of creating a cluster of bad spirits. Again, I don't know if I believe it, but I was half asleep and this was my logic. So I took it out and the nightmare stopped for years. I had my dream catcher with me. I had this beautiful token from China that just wasn't in my room. All was good. Fast forward almost 10 years later. Now at this point, all my things had been moved into a little flat that's attached to the main flat. But for this visit, someone else was moving into that flat and renting it, and so my stuff had to get moved into a spare room in the main flat. And we moved my bed, and my bed frame had the dream catcher attached to it, and I go to sleep. And I have a lot of nightmares. It's the first time in so long, and I'm shocked. I wake up and I'm sweating and I'm terrified, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Usually when you move your bed around, you will sleep poorly for a few days. It's just one of those things. You're not used to the way the room feels around you, and it takes a while. I wrote it off as that, and then the next night was equally horrific, and the night after that, and the night after that. So 4 nights in, I was sitting at the desk and I was talking to my dad who was in the kitchen. Dad, I've been having a lot of nightmares. Oh, that's not nice. Is there anything going on? No, there wasn't anything going on. Everything was fine. I didn't have any issues, really. You know what? The last time I had these many nightmares was when... And I look up and my blood turns to ice in my veins. I can't breathe. I just go stiff. Because there it is. The Chinese token that I put out of my room all those years ago to save me from nightmares. I don't know what I believe. I don't know what I want to say about it or with it, but I know that there is a lot I don't know about this world and the next and the one in between. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little story. Let me know if you're interested to hear any other spooky occurrences in my life, because there is a few. There is some odd stuff going on. And if you guys have similar stories with these tokens that are meant to keep us safe, let me know. Tell me about it. I would be very, very interested to hear about it. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more, because I'm gonna try to upload more frequently. I'll see you next time. Bye. I know the videos on my channel have been quite serious lately, so I was trying to shake it up a little bit with something a little bit less heavy. I don't know if I succeeded.